Viewers, very good evening. This news break could alter the public discourse in the state of Karnataka barely 48 hours before the first vote is cast. It is for this reason that we've chosen to minutely examine the facts, cross-check each one of them before breaking this story on India Upfront. It is only after due diligence that we are in a position to broadcast this story tonight. Now, viewers, under the Indian Poll Code section 123(3), no political party can solicit votes in the name of religion. But in Karnataka, this rule book has been completely thrown out of the window. The Congress party's candidates have been snapped, photographed, viewers, photographed with members of a political party with established anti-Hindu credentials. Here are the hard facts. Up front, two Congress candidates in two different constituencies snapped with anti-Hindu group PFI's political front SDPI members. Photographs of Congress candidates Prasad Abaya and Syed Azampir Khadri visiting SDPI offices in Dharwad district have been accessed by Times Now. You can see them on your channels, Evidence 1, Evidence 2, to the right and to the left of me. Both Congress candidates sought support from this anti-Hindu group's political arm, the SDPI. Now, the SDPI reciprocated the gesture by pledging unconditional support to secular Congress. It says because the Congress, in its own estimations, is a secular party, it will be supported by the SDPI. Now, I am not saying this, viewers. I am not saying this. I am going to quote the NIA report first. Before we go into these photographs, I want to draw the attention of my colleague to this excerpt from an NIA report, the National Investigative Agency, which is today investigating the PFI for terror-related activities, for money laundering, which the ED is doing, and most importantly, for spreading communal hate and tension. What does this report say? It says, under the heading Social Democratic Party of India, the SDPI, in order to gain acceptability and political bargaining power, the PFI formed the Social Democratic Party of India, or the SDPI, on July 29, 2009. Through the SDPI, the outfit is striving to broad-base its network throughout the country and to enter the political battle arena. It also says the idea is to bring Muslims under the umbrella and garner additional votes from backwards and Dalits. It goes on to say the launch of SDPI is a cover-up for PFI activities. And what are these activities? Especially the involvement of its cadre in law and order and communal incidents. Communal incidents. Now let's go back to the photographic evidence. This anti-Hindu poll pact is now easily witnessable because we have the photographic evidence. I want to go back to the photographs. What do we have here? And let me draw the attention of our viewers to what we are seeing. Muhammad Rafiq Lashkar, who is one of the members of the PFI, he is sharing a stage today with Azampir Khadri, a Congress candidate from Shigaon. Here is the picture in my hand. Let's stay with Shigaon first. That is Syed Azimpur Khadri, Shigaon Rafiq Lashkar, and they are sharing space with each other. Here it is. Let's focus on this. Focus the camera. Here is Rafiq Lashkar, SDPI District President, Azimpur Khadri, Congress. This is Shigaon. Here you can see the individuals seated next to each other. As I turn the page to bring you more photographic evidence, here we see they are both now conversing. And you can see the Congress candidate, Azimpur Khadri of the Congress, accompanied by the District President of the SDPI, Rafiq Lashkar. they are addressing a public rally together. Public rally with a group today that is dedicated, according to the NIA, to attacking Hindus and claiming their lives. I want to show you more. Here is the Congress candidate once again speaking in the company of this man, Rafiq Lashkar, SDPI district president, and you can see at one point the Congress candidate is addressing this gathering and this rally, and at another point this man, the SDPI district president, is addressing the rally. This is just the first photo, and it comes from Shigaon. The SDPI Congress sharing a stage, visiting each other's offices, signing up a poll pact. And we all know, under the law, under the RPA, we have a poll code violation in this process because today votes are being solicited in the name of religion. Let's look at photographic evidence too. Here, inside, viewers, inside the SDPI office is a Congress candidate on stage. There you can see in these photographs Prasad Abaya of the Congress, Social Democratic Party of India, the Dharwad district office, it's all there, SDPI, the photographs of Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Tipu Sultan. All there on this backdrop. You see the Congress candidate addressing a group of individuals. Next to him is Rafiq Lashkar, SDPI district president of Hubli, Dharwad East. This is the name of the constituency. What more proof? What more proof is required? This is the audience listening to these individuals in rapt attention. Now you have a close-up. You have a close-up. Rafiq Lashkar, SDPI district president, Prasad Abaya, Congress, Dharwad district office. Here is the email ID, SDPI Hubli 60@gmail.com. All the other details, the phone number, etc., all here. This is foolproof evidence. Now I want to open this out to our reporters on the ground who have broken this very significant news story just 48 hours before the first vote is cast. Herman and Deepak are both with us. Congratulations. Times Now's team has been working very hard to establish how Rahul Gandhi has been misleading the nation. Before I come out to you, I want to go out to a soundbite that sums it all up. This duplicity, this fakery that is going on. Rahul Gandhi, I am going to play out from right today, making a commitment to you, the voter in Karnataka and the rest of the country, that he stands for a united India, that he doesn't believe in hate and the politics of hate. He doesn't promote enmity between communities, and he doesn't distinguish on the basis of identity. Let's play out this.
विचारधारा की लड़ाई है। एक तरफ नफरत, एक तरफ भाईचारा, एक तरफ समाज को बांटने का काम, दूसरी तरफ समाज को जोड़ने का काम। कांग्रेस पार्टी ने आपको जोड़ने का काम किया है। प्यार से हम काम करते हैं, नफरत नहीं फैलाते हैं।
यही कांग्रेस पार्टी की विचारधारा है। ये देश सबका है, प्रदेश सबके हैं, शहर सबके हैं, और हम सबको मिलकर प्यार से एक साथ आगे बढ़ना है, किसी को पीछे नहीं छोड़ना।
Now let me just simplify this for you. If for a moment the Bajrang Dal were to enter this contest and the BJP were to seek their support, I'm only quoting Bajrang Dal because it immediately evokes, you see, alarm bells in so-called secularists. If they were both to support each other in an election, all hell would break loose because all sorts of stories have been concocted. But the SDPI, no story needs to be concocted. There are factual details that exist on reports prepared by India's premier investigative agency, the Kerala Police, and even other investigative agencies at the state level. There are many Congress chief ministers, left chief ministers who have said that the SDPI, PFI are a front for a banned terror organization called SIMI. And yet, Rahul Gandhi, who speaks about love, affection, is going out there, allowing his candidates to stitch up local level alliances. Herman, tell us a little bit more about this photographic evidence. What are the circumstances? And is this existing across the state?
Well, Rahul, it is not just limited to Karnataka. I do remember a similar pattern had emerged just before the Gujarat elections, where in fact the PFI and its political arm, the SDPI, had also not just given logistical but financial support to Rahul Gandhi aide, Jignesh Mevani, who had ultimately won the elections. And after that, do remember the PFI as well as the SDPI, which is having some extreme links. One look at their website will tell you of the kind of hate that is propagated, that the Congress now decides to align with them. These two pictures that we've got from our sources clearly point out. One is a sitting Congress MLA. The second is a former Congress MLA who is recontesting once again. And they themselves have walked up to an SDPI office and have asked for their help, to which the SDPI has decided to agree them help. The root of it, what the SDPI on its part says, is that initially they had decided to contest 50 constituencies in Karnataka. Now they've decided to do it to just 5 because they believe that it could break the Muslim vote bank. But for now, on one hand, the biggest question that goes out to the Congress is, on one hand, while Rahul Gandhi does, propagate about love and other such values, why did it decide to align with an agency that is under the scanner of the NIA for its extreme links, that has also been banned in a state like Jharkhand already? And on the other hand, they are known for these hate speeches. Does the Congress on its part also share some similar ideology with the SDPI, which is the political arm of the PFI? One look at their website,
they're an ideological fit. Why else would they be coming together, Herman? And therefore, Deepak, what's the rationale that underpins this hate alliance?
Well, Rahul, very interesting how this alliance has really worked out on and off, if you go by what the Congress has been saying. A couple of months ago, while we had the state, KPCC president go on to say that they are looking at a strategic alliance ahead of the elections, slowly it moved on to the Congress completely denying, any sort of alliance, and even went on to an extent of saying that they don't even need the support. Now you have openly Congress leaders welcoming support wherever they get it, and also it looks like the alliance is becoming more and more real as the elections approach. And as Herman was talking about the fact that initially the SDPI are wanting to contest from about 50 seats in Karnataka, pulling it down to just about 3. That in fact shows a lot, isn't it? And also, while we spoke to several SDPI leaders in the last couple of weeks, they have clearly said that they will go out and back any particular party which is going to stand against the BJP. That is the primary motive. And they have also said if it is a Congress candidate there, they will be backing them. So now it's going to be bizarre if the Congress is going to say that they do not want this kind of support because they are getting it directly or indirectly.
Okay, now I want to go across to Anand. Anand, before I come out to you, I want to once again pull out more evidence which incriminates the Congress. This is a direct contradiction and contrast. Let me tell you. Let's focus on this document in front of me. Now, this is when Congress admitted PFI's murder taint. Yes, the Congress itself believes that these individuals, they've recognized, acknowledged that some of these PFI members are actually guilty or are accused in the cases of murders of very significant RSS BJP cadre. Here is the document, BJP alleged and hidden murder, the real truth. This is a document that has been put out by the Congress. What does it say here? It talks about Rudresh murder, and remarks organization, community affiliation, the accused belongs to PFI and SDPI. Clear acknowledgement. Once again, I am not saying this, the Congress is admitting to it. So if they are accused, why is the Congress doing business with the PFI, SDPI? Look at Rajesh Kotian. Rajesh Kotian, basically another person who was murdered, remarks, all belong to PFI, the accused. It's stated in this Congress document. I don't need to have to say this. The Congress knows that the PFI, the SDPI, which is the political wing of the PFI, which the NIA says is a convenient front, has also by extension blood on his hands. It's an organization that is banned in another state. Again, in the case of Charan Pujari, the accused, they say, all belong to the PFI. Once again, I'm not saying it. This is the Congress booklet that is saying it. Vishwanath, diligent worker of the RSS. One of the accused belongs to the PFI. This is the remarks here. Remarks, organization, community affiliation. Congress recognizes it. Remarks. The accused being PFI, some of the accused are absconding, efforts are being made to secure them. Congress is saying this. It's put it all out. So why is it doing business? Why is it doing business, Anand, with somebody or an organization that is being prosecuted, that is being charged with attacking Hindus, killing Hindus, just because they are Hindus?
Rahul, this is the modus operandi of the Congress party. It does not matter to them what the SDPI does as long as it helps them consolidate the Muslim votes. And I'm laying it threadbare fact here in Karnataka. The messages that are going out from the Congress party is, we may not have done much for the Muslims, but the BJP is an anti-Muslim party. And if we have to take for the challenge, if there is somebody which can challenge the BJP at a national level, it is the Congress party. And the Congress party needs a consolidated Muslim vote. So they are leaning heavily on the SDPI cadre and PFI cadre who have set root in Karnataka, especially coastal Karnataka and South Karnataka, some of the regions. They are really very heavily relying upon the SDPI to help them consolidate the Muslim votes. And they are being absolutely brazen about it. It does not matter to them what the PFI does, what their cadre does, as long as it is hatred for RSS and RSS-backed organizations.
Okay.
This is the Congress's straightforward message.
So
they
consolidation.
are saying that the Muslims should not split their vote and the SDPI and PFI should help them. Yes,
remember,
exactly.
The backdrop of all of this is also a very cynical move to divide the Hindu vote itself. Remember the creation, viewers, of a separate Lingayat identity. So you weaken the Hindus, consolidate the Muslim vote, and you'll win. You'll win. This is nothing but communal politics. Now, Nikunj, who is our internal security editor, I know what is going to be thrown back at me. People will say, oh, the PFI is not the same thing as the SDPI. Rahul, Shivshankar, don't mix up. PFI might be being investigated by SDPI as a recognized EC, recognized political party, and it has all rights to tie up with whoever. Ban the SDPI. Until that doesn't happen, why are you taking such umbrage at this tie-up? How would you respond to that, Nikunj, with facts?
Well, Rahul, politically speaking, the discourse from the Congress party is always very dichotomous. It is when the Congress party is aligning or consolidating the Muslim vote and other elements in that umbrella, under that umbrella, it is always consolidation of secular votes. But when the BJP is trying to consolidate its own Hindu vote bank and other elements under that umbrella, that's always polarization of communities. And that's what Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the Congress president, has been very conveniently and very vociferously preaching against. Polarization of communities. Now, the fact on SDPI, PFI, there are at least 2 murder cases, Rahul. One in Tamil Nadu, one in Kerala, one is Rudresh's murder case, another is Hindu Munani leader C. Sasikumar's murder case, where the cadres of SDPI, not the PFI, the cadres of SDPI along with the cadres of PFI have been named as accused, arrested, including the fact that their posters were put up by the SDPI as the political activists of SDPI very prominently at very prominent places in those cities. So the cadres of PFI, SDPI are actually interchangeable cadres whenever it suits those organizations. And as you read out from that NIA report, it is very clear that it's just a convenient political front.
Thank you, Nikunj, for enlightening us. Interchangeable. PFI, SDPI, interchangeable. One is a front. I'm not saying it. Once again, bear in mind, viewers, before you call into question my A, credibility, and B, objectivity. I am quoting straight out of this report. A report that has been prepared by the National Investigative Agency. A report that has been seconded by the Kerala police. And also, this matter has gone up to the state CID of Kerala, and in one particular state of this country, the SDPI, PFI are banned. They are banned. Now I want to throw this open. G.V. Narasimha Rao of the BJP is with us. Shadat Poonawala, lawyer. Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist. Sabah Naqvi, senior journalist. Dr. T.A. Rahmani, president of the Muslim Political Council of India, also a member, I believe, of the SDPI.
Yes, I'm the National Executive Member of
National Executive Member of the
SDPI.
SDPI.
And I don't belong to PFI.
You don't belong to PFI. So there's already a distinction that is being sought to be drawn. Fair enough. I am also joined by Mahmood Paracha, a lawyer. I want to begin by asking Sabah Naqvi the first question. If Section 123(3) of RPA forbids soliciting votes in the name of religion, then why is Congress seeking of the PFI, SDPI, number one? And then why does Rahul Gandhi tell us that he stands against hate and the politics of hate? Tell me, Sabah Naqvi, explain.
So first of all, I'm not going to speak on behalf of the Congress party, but let me ask you, Rahul, I traveled in Karnataka. I can tell you the name of the candidates who told me they were only seeking the votes of Hindus. Should I tell you, Mr. Ravi from Chikmagalur? They were inciting hatred against Muslims, many of them, and a former Karnataka Chief Minister of the BJP, who is one of the sober type of leaders, Mr. Jagdish Shettar, told me that many people in his party do it. He does not find it prudent to do it. So I wish that all parties would not ask for votes in the name of religion, would not demonize other communities, would not talk about changing the constitution of India.
But you've not answered the question.
Tipu Sultan,
Sufi saints. Seeking votes in the name of religion.
I am making a point here.
You're making a point based on anecdotal evidence. No, Sabah Naqvi, let's be a little accurate. Please, 1 minute. Sabah Naqvi, give me 30 seconds to interject. I don't want to interject beyond the point. The BJP is here, but you are making a point. You're making a point based on anecdotal evidence. Someone told you something. Here I have proof of an alliance. Here. It's in my hand. Photographic evidence. Disprove it.
The proof of alliance. What alliance?
Because these people, sir, have admitted. They have admitted. Has the SDPI, sir, not come out and said on public that we support any secular party, including the Congress?
I say there is no alliance.
Sir, आप क्या बात कर रहे हैं? Then why are they sharing a stage in a political rally?
This is
what is the press release?
This is an open. No, let me come here.
Let the BJP come in. Let's listen to them.
This is
okay. Let's listen to them.
What terminology you are using?
This is an open alliance. And this is a brazen denial, number one. Number two, seeking votes in the name of religion is anyway banned under Representation of People's Act.
Yes, 123.
We are not talking about PFI being a religious entity.
Vote at the name of
it's a terror. It's a terror outfit.
For last 2 decades.
Let me read from.
Can you deny this fact?
Please, let him read out.
No, let me
confront you with hard facts.
When the UPA
confront me with hard facts, sir. I have hard facts.
I want to give you the hard fact.
Hard facts coming your way. Listen to his hard facts. We've had anecdotal. No, we've had an anecdotal interjection. Sir,
there is a federation.
No, you say, how can you say there is a pole alliance?
Muslim community.
This is the proof. This is the office of the SDPI. A Congress candidate standing in the office of the SDPI.
So
why is he going there? Why is he going there? Is it a restaurant?
Is it a
restaurant?
It's a registered political party.
I'll give you two more proofs.
A registered political party, sir, with blood on its hands. Well, maybe, sir, it's not a problem for you.
What are the charges against?
What are the charges? Let's listen.
No, please respond to this. It's not purely it's not a religious outfit. It's a terror outfit. Let me tell you, police in Kerala, when the LDF was in power, can you respond to the facts?
The whole NIA report.
Have the courage to listen. Please have the courage to really listen.
You have already read it
out. Mr. Rahmani, please have the courage to listen.
Why don't you let him respond, sir? He has a right to respond. You want to muzzle him?
Which is very
much. Should I give you a gag? You can put it into his throat. Will you allow him to speak?
This is the UPA government at the center.
UPA government.
LDF government in the state. Police probing PFI's links with LET, Al-Qaeda, Hizbul Mujahideen, the world's most dreaded terrorist organizations have had links with this PFI.
Date the report.
No, this is 2010. You were in power. And you know this is a terror outfit.
It's 8-year-old
having links
report.
with terror organizations.
Then what had happened in last
and
8
how
years?
can you how can you seek support from an
Even for
outfit
last
like
4
this?
years you are in power and
Congress
you are having this report.
आतंकियों के
साथ report you are
I
having
think
in
it's
your
very
hands.
clear. Congress is hand in glove. Congress is hand in glove with terror outfits, and you are using the PFI and the SDPI overground SDPI.
Okay, I want to draw viewers on the point you are making, Dr. Rahmani. I will produce evidence now. Listen to me. I will produce evidence. Listen to me, sir. I anticipated these questions from you and these responses. So we are going to pull out a graphic, and I am quoting now out of various reports. This is Congress's anti-Hindu poll Pact. Has Congress forgotten this? Let's pull it out. Let's put this graphic out. Charge 1, not by me. The Kerala police report. What does this organization do? Forced conversions of Hindu girls. There it is. There it is. Charge 1. Kerala. Sir, let me finish. I want to enlighten the viewer. It's up to them. This is a very important, this is a very important debate, sir. In 48 hours, they will have to vote and they will have to make up their minds on who they are supporting. Don't try to derail me. Don't try to muzzle me. I have a responsibility to the truth and the hard fact, and I'm putting it out. What is the NIA report saying? Charge 2. Let's go through. Murders of Hindus to terrorize a community. Let's look at charge 3. Kerala police report. Arms terror training to youth. These organizations are involved in that.
And then Kerala,
listen to this NIA report. Sir, please let me finish. Do not railroad me, sir. Do not block me from telling the viewers the facts, because they need to know what is happening in Karnataka. They need to know what is happening at the ground level. They need to know why today Rahul Gandhi says one thing but does quite the other in private.
That's right. Only because you
the NIA. No, 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I have several. I have the ED. I have Kerala Police. I have the UAPA tribunal order. I'll come to the UAPA tribunal order. Links with banned terror outfit Simi. I'm not saying it. UAPA tribunal order has been passed. UAPA tribunal order has been passed. Let's look at this. Charge 6. Members joined ISIS, fought in Syria. Kerala police. A police that reports to a left government, not even a BJP government. These are the hard facts. Let's look at charge 7. Money laundering, terror funding, ED investigation. These are hard facts, viewers.
Then
hard facts. Don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in today by individuals. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, tell us. Tell us. Shahzad Poonawala wants to come in on this.
Just 10 seconds. Mr. Rahmani, as a fellow Muslim, I request you for just 10 seconds.
Not as a fellow Muslim, rather be
no, that's the only thing that will appeal to you today.
I
think that's the only thing that, please, okay, as an Indian, I appeal to you, if that appeals to you. Sir, SDPI on 26th April 2018, Rahul is absolutely right. He's being put on a castigated, he's being castigated. Here's the press release of SDPI.
Press release?
Yes. And
I didn't know, I was not aware of this actually.
I quote it? It was, and I've taken it out from SDPI's Facebook page only. SDPI supports all secular candidates in order to prevent BJP from coming to power. Abdul Hanan. Apart from that, sir, if Mr. Rahul Shivshankar is a liar, then you should just tell me this report of Deccan Chronicle published 30th April 2018, SDPI to help Congress across Karnataka, and in this report they say that the quid pro quo for withdrawing the candidates from all the seats and just keeping 3 candidates is that SDPI met the Home Minister Ramlinga Reddy and cases were withdrawn. My question is that if BJP did an alliance with Sanatan Sanstha, what would we tell them? If BJP did an alliance with Sanatan Sanstha, we would grab the BJP. So why should not we ask questions?
So let me ask Sabha Naqvi. Let me bring in Sabha Naqvi. Let me bring in Ashutosh. Let me bring in Mr. Paracha. Sabha Naqvi. Let me bring you in. Let me bring you in.
We will support all the forces which can have the potential to defeat the BJP.
But you will,
and this is not a state.
You will take
this
the
is an
help of
open and state instead of LTC.
Will you team up with LTC? Will you take help of Pakistan?
Sanstha said we will support
but you will to defeat BJP. Will you take help of Pakistan?
That's why we are not supporting BJP. This is said Hindu Bhasha while supporting BJP. They are allies. They are contesting election in allies.
Our standards should not change. If it is not right for BJP, it is not right for Congress. Why is your stand changing? PFI is a banned terror organization. Why should it support anybody?
We will support secular.
Okay, let me bring in Sabah Naqvi. I want to open this out. Mehmood Pasha is waiting in the wings. So is Mr. Ashutosh. There are also reactions coming in on this story, big reactions. Sabah Naqvi, I want to ask you the second question. Can a Janeudhari Rahul Gandhi be endorsing a pact with an organization like PFI, SDPI that is accused of anti-Hindu hate? Isn't it a contradiction in terms? Isn't it a contradiction in terms?
They have killed.
You have murdered people. The NIA says go prove your innocence in court. Don't challenge me here. Don't challenge me here. I want to bring in Sabah Naqvi. Give Sabah Naqvi a courtesy.
We have been killing, targeting Hindus. We are pro-human. We are not anti-Hindu.
Really?
And this is a wrong
Butchery, sir, in the name of religion is not humanism. Ask Mr. Joseph's family. Ask Professor Joseph's family whose hands were cut off. Ask him how human you behave.
Could you prove it? Could you prove it?
It is going on in court, sir, and you know there is an order. You know there has been an order. Do not mislead the public here. 1 minute. Let me bring in Sabah Naqvi. I want to ask you.
We are anti-fascist, anti-communal, not
will you constantly heckle? Will you constantly heckle?
Do you think? Are you saying that you are fascist? If you are fascist, then we are against you. Certainly, we are
viewers,
openly we are against you.
Why? No, 1 minute. Viewers, why am I being muzzled tonight?
You want to muscle Hindus? You want to kill Hindus? No. Only in the garb of opposing BJP.
Why am I being muzzled tonight? Why aren't you allowing me to speak, sir?
But it doesn't mean that it is
Rahmani sir, why aren't you allowing me to speak? Can you please allow me to speak?
If fascism is
you are allowing me,
what they are
sir, you are not allowing me to speak. Why?
Because whatever you are saying is not correct.
Really? So NIA is a liar?
This is
every institution. Kerala police is a liar? Come on.
Report is
look at the facts, sir. You take me to court. You take me to court. I have no problems. 1 minute. Sabah Naqvi, I want to come to you. I want to come out to you. How can a Janeudhari Rahul Gandhi be endorsing a pact with an organization like the PFI, SDPI that is accused of anti-Hindu hate? Explain to me. Isn't this a contradiction in terms?
So, Rahul, your namesake, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, this is an election. The structure of the PFI and SDPI is very similar to the structures in the way in which historically the RSS and BJP have
come on, I think it's very
you have a master plan.
No, it's very unbecoming of you to compare a terror outfit. They've been killing dozens of cadres.
There are thousands. I will simplify this argument. I will simplify this argument for our viewers. All of India has heard of an organization called the Lashkar-e-Toiba, headed by a man called Hafiz Saeed. He has today floated a political outfit. That's right. And he is going to be contesting elections in Pakistan. Yes. Does that mean? Does that mean that he is legitimate now? That he is a neta and not a terrorist? Sabah Naqvi, respond. The parent organization is seen as a terror organization. Its political wing, said to be a front, is absorbed, is clean. No, you need to explain to me. Sabah Naqvi, explain this contradiction. Explain. मुझे आप समझाइए आप एक मिनट करने दीजिए सर उनके साथ बात करने दीजिए मुझे let me speak to them.
I can only analyze.
No, you need to explain the point.
I don't have to explain because I'm not supporting anyone.
Explain the logic.
I am making a point to you, Rahul.
Do you think the Lashkar-e-Toiba through its political wing should be in the politics of Pakistan? Simple question. Does it legitimize the Lashkar-e-Toiba? Yes or no?
How do I care about the politics of Pakistan?
There you go. Because there is a direct parallel here. There is a direct parallel. I'm not talking about the politics of Pakistan. I'm drawing a parallel in logic. This is logic.
The analogy is perfect.
I'm making another point.
This analogy
is perfect. You're talking anti-Hindu, I'm saying the BJP and RSS, many of their candidates are sounding, look at their Twitter feeds of people who I have met in the BJP office. All the material is anti-Muslim. Please note that Muslims are the minority in India. They are more vulnerable. You are going on anti-Hindu.
You are unable to really draw the distinction. We are talking about a radical terrorist
does not look
outfit.
after its minorities.
What is RSS?
No, for you and Rahul Gandhi,
Hey,
I know you make good allies.
Fascist
No,
organization
you PFI, SDPI and Rahul, you make perfect bedfellows because you are all sympathizers of LET. You are all sympathizers of Hafiz Saeed. I think you make great friends. I think we have no problem.
Let me bring you in. Mr. Ashutosh, let me bring you in. I'm quoting out of, in their majority view, 3rd January 2017, the Chief Justice of India, T.S. Thakur, Justices Madan B. Lokur, S.A. Bodbe, and L. Nageswar Rao. Listen to this. Listen to what they said. An appeal in the name of religion, race, caste, community or language is impermissible under the RPA 1951 and would constitute a corrupt practice sufficient to annul the election in which such an appeal was made, regardless whether the appeal was in the name of the candidate's religion or the religion of the election agent or that of the opponent or that of the voters. This is what the law says. I'm asking you, in those constituencies today where there is this tie-up happening, should the polling not be annulled? I'm asking you, Ashutosh.
My first question is...
Mishra.
No, you didn't let me speak earlier. So, Mr. Narasimha Rao right now told us that PDI is equivalent to LET. PFI is equivalent to LET. Let's for a moment accept.
Not for a moment. It has been acknowledged. It has been acknowledged in a court by a Congress government. It has been acknowledged in court. There is a submission. There is a submission by a Congress government. This state government has made the submission in the High Court. It has happened. I will bring back Mr. Nikunj Garg. He will explain to you. Let's bring Nikunj Garg back. Viewers, what are we discussing? Give me 30 seconds. Give me silence. I'm going to lower everyone's faders. For the purposes of viewers just joining us, this is a massive news break, viewers. A massive news break that could incur the wrath of the Election Commission of India, because what we have established today is ultra virus of the poll code. There is a section of the poll code. The section of the poll code says that you cannot have an affiliation or a call to the voter based on religion. Therefore, we took great care before we brought out the facts. On my left and on my right is physical evidence. Let's go back to that physical evidence. Evidence 1, evidence 2. What do we see? We see Congress candidates sharing a platform with the SDPI. The SDPI is the face of the Popular Front of India. The Popular Front of India is an organization, I'm not saying it, but the NIA says it, which is dedicated to several anti-national, subversive, terror-related activities. And it is being investigated. Excuse me, sir, it is being investigated. Sir, don't heckle me. Don't heckle me, sir. I'm explaining to my viewers. PFI is charged with those crimes. The NIA report that I have in my hand is charged with those crimes. Charged with those crimes, banned in one particular state. It's front. I'm not saying it. Don't heckle me. Don't heckle me. Dr. Rahmani, don't heckle me. Don't heckle me. Today the Congress is tying up. Today the Congress is tying up with its front. A front which the NIA has dismissed. Has dismissed. Now let me tell you. Let me tell you, viewers, this is what Rahul Gandhi says morning and evening on the campaign in Karnataka, that I stand, the Congress stands for unity, not for hate. Listen to these sound bites, and I want to go across to Nikunj right after that to address the basic points that have been brought up by certain panelists here. First, listen to these sound bites of Rahul Gandhi, who professes one thing, but behind closed doors, his candidates do quite another. Watch this.
विचारधारा की लड़ाई है. एक तरफ नफरत, एक तरफ भाईचारा, एक तरफ समाज को बांटने का काम, दूसरी तरफ समाज को जोड़ने का काम. कांग्रेस पार्टी ने आपको जोड़ने का काम किया है. प्यार से हम काम करते हैं, नफरत नहीं फैलाते हैं.
यही कांग्रेस पार्टी में विचारधारा है कि ये देश सबका है, प्रदेश सबके हैं, शहर सबके हैं, और हम सबको मिलकर प्यार से एक साथ आगे बढ़ना है. किसी को पीछे नहीं छोड़ना.
There you go. He says one thing, does quite another. Mahmood Paracha, I want to ask you.
I haven't got the answer. I asked the question. Why did the BJP tie up with PFI for the Savanur Gram Panchayat election?
Absolute rubbish. We don't tie up with terror outfits like your friends in the Congress do it.
Can you prove it?
Absolute rubbish.
I don't have the same.
Can you prove it? Can you prove it? Ashutosh Mishra, show me. Can you prove it? One news report, show me. You might get sued for slander.
No, absolute rubbish.
It might happen to you.
No.
Be careful.
You're lying.
Prove it. No, you prove it.
You're lying.
You prove it.
Say it hasn't been done.
Absolute rubbish.
You prove it. No.
I'm calling it rubbish.
Prove it. You're making a very serious charge, sir.
And what you are saying?
Have you not seen the press release, the news reports?
Sir,
who created Bindranwale? Who created Bindranwale?
Why are you going to Bindranwale?
Who created
Bindranwale?
This is a new Bindranwale.
Who finished Bindranwale?
These are new Bindranwale. You want India to be divided for one election?
Congress.
As a Muslim, I do not endorse this. They should find good Muslims who are educated.
What
are these bunch of people who want to divide India? Do they believe in the Constitution?
Mr. Mishra must give. He cannot lie. Mr. Mishra, you lied. No, you made an allegation. You lied. You apologize now, or you produce the evidence. We don't have any truck with any anti-national organization. That's what your party does. That's what the party. No, you are an apologist for Rahul Gandhi or Congress party. You are an apologist. You apologize for your bloody. You apologize for your news report.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
You can't get away lying.
You trust and
show us, sir. Show us the news report.
You cannot get away
show us the
lying.
news report, sir. Very serious charge has been made today by Ashutosh Mishra against the BJP.
You are lying. You cannot get away. If you are a journalist, I think you must be ashamed. You can't, as a journalist, you can't bluff. You can't bluff and get away.
No, I'm not bluffing.
You are bluffing. You are bluffing.
You prove your claim. Prove your claim. Like I.
You are lying.
You show the report.
Yeah, we are showing. Whatever I said, it's there on the internet.
This is Cambridge Analytica style of lies.
You can't lie and get away like Rahul Gandhi. If you are a journalist, I think maintain some sanctity.
Rahul Gandhi has said that he's going prime minister someday.
That's why if you call yourself a journalist, have some shame.
Don't make debate.
Don't make such
reactions coming in on this story. Reactions coming in, viewers. 1 minute, Dr. Emani, before I go across to Mr. Mahmood Paracha. Reactions coming in. I believe some political parties have begun to react. The Congress is reacting. Let's play out this. The Congress is reacting, the BJP is reacting. All political parties now are beginning to jump on this story even as we speak. It's getting bigger. There has been a huge, I'm being told, ripple impact across the spectrum today. People in Karnataka are watching this. Let's play out some of these reactions.
Any individual or any political party can take some decisions. We can't stop them. But ultimately, the voters have to decide. Political parties in SDPI, some have been contested. We want them to take a unified stand and they want it to be on a proper secular outlook. Breaking a secular outlook, it is damaging the prospects of any political party.
Well, there you hear it. A minister today not denying. Very, very important, very significant. Confronted with the facts, confronted with the photographs. He doesn't deny. Minister in the Congress Karnataka government doesn't deny. He says, what is wrong? What is wrong? If we want to unite the secular vote, what is secular about individuals who want to hunt down Hindus? I want to ask you, Mahmood Paracha, explain to me. Explain to me.
Thank you. Rahul Saab. Finally, thank you very much, Rahul Saab.
Explain to me, sir.
I, with your permission and the permission of your esteem, with your permission, I don't want to give an opinion of mine today. I just want to read.
Okay, read.
From the websites of 3 organizations, aims and objects. First, the RSS. RSS's aims and objects, the front page of its website says, strength, it should be remembered, comes only through organization. It is therefore duty of every Hindu to do his best to consolidate the Hindu society. The Sangh is carrying out this supreme task. Now, I would, for your information and your viewers' information, read out Popular Fronts of India's aims and objects. To promote national integration.
NIA has to say,
communal amity.
forget about what.
Does the RSS say we are going to murder people? No, to further our objections and objectives.
You can't.
बोलिए sir, PFI के मारे वो बताइए, कोई बात नहीं. Tell us.
Your opinion.
Tell us.
Your opinion I trust more than NIA's opinion. So today your entire story is based on NIA's opinion, which is far lower than yours. So your opinion I would trust more than NIA. That is a given.
Do you know what is written on the first page of the Jamaat Dawa? It describes itself as a socio-cultural organization. Will you believe it? Will you believe it, sir? Will you believe it? A socio-cultural organization is Jamaat Dawa that is represented by the biggest butcher in this world. And his name is Hafiz Saeed, wanted by the Americans, wanted by the Europeans, wanted by the English, wanted by India, murderer. Wanted by Israel, murderer,
which will depend on
he
the
says,
findings of the court.
I belong to a social culture organization.
See, these are your opinions.
Do you believe them?
These are your.
Do you believe them, sir, or do you believe their actions?
Preliminary objection of a caged parrot called NIA.
Caged parrot called NIA. Karnataka police.
You seem to have
UPA government, Congress, all caged.
You loved NIA. You loved NIA when the term Hindu terror was used. When those cases were being investigated, you loved NIA. You can't have such convenient positions. No, you had great respect for NIA.
A brave police officer.
You had great respect for NIA. When the term Hindu terror was being promoted,
you get him killed. Hindu terror was used by Rahul Gandhi in LET when he said to WikiLeaks through the WikiLeaks tables that Hindu terrorists are more dangerous than LET. That's when I said it to Timothy Romer. That's where Hindu terror came from. Your alliance is so strong.
I'm asking you, is Mumbai, is 2611, I'm asking you, Mr. Rahmani, who has, no, is 2611 a Pakistani plot?
Government of India.
No, I'm asking you, do you believe is 2611 a Pakistani plot? You claim him Indian
by the IB.
I'm asking you, do you believe Digvijay said under oath?
Okay, this is a Deccan Chronicle article which quotes the Karnataka Home Minister.
Oh, come on, liar. Another
and
liar.
He says,
one liar quoting another.
In a Gram Panchayat called Savanur, the BJP and PFI joined hands to capture power and keep the Congress at bay. He recalled, claiming when murders take place, they point fingers at each other but join hands over certain issues.
Tomorrow the BJP will say,
you're quoting a congressman.
What are you doing?
We are quoting a report, we are quoting press release of SDPI.
Rahul Gandhi says that RSS is a terror organization. You believe it? You tell me, Ashutosh Mishra is, if Rahul Gandhi calls, can I say something to you? If Rahul Gandhi calls the Prime Minister of India and the BJP President a murderer, which he has, can I ask you, does that make them a murderer?
And can I ask you?
Can I ask you? Answer my question. You answer my question, sir. Answer my question. Answer my question. Just because Rahul Gandhi believes X and Y are terrorists, do you know Rahul Gandhi made a charge against the RSS and he has gone to court and he is losing that particular case? It's a matter in court. He's in a great deal of trouble in that case because he is being asked. He is being asked to prove his claim. Sabha Naqvi, isn't it a fact? Rahul Gandhi associated the RSS, slandered its image allegedly, now faces a losing battle in court. Is it not a fact?
Yes, he does. It's a known fact that he is facing a serious case. We all know that. But Rahul, now to this Rahul, may I ask, if you may tolerate me for a minute, I want to ask you a very, very simple question. And I'm a liberal, extreme liberal. I hardly have any space for religious organizations in my personal choices. But the way India has shaped up, what do you think the Bajrang Dal does? What do you think the Hindu Munani does? What do you think the Ram Sene does? Who do you think they're voting for? What do you think they're doing on the ground in Karnataka? Do you think they're spreading peace and communal amity? I want to ask you that. Simple question.
Can I respond to you if you allow me my 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
If there are charges against these organizations, book them, set the NIA after them, complain about them. The Congress has been in power in Karnataka, sir. I said, with your permission, one minute. Allow me, sir, 1 minute. Allow me 1 minute. Allow me 1 minute. Go to court, prove your charge. Sir,
so many cases in Rajasthan.
Sir, can you allow me? Can you allow me?
Your beloved home.
Can you allow me, sir? Can you allow me? The same courts are okay when they release Muslims, sir, for you. The same judiciary is exemplary when it does those acts, but the same judiciary is vilified when they leave out Hindus
who have been, it's not about judiciary.
Who have been, sir, accused of false crimes. Don't do this. Don't do this, sir.
No,
please.
no, sir,
You've already divided India enough. You belong to an organization that specializes in targeting a particular community because they happen to be part of that community. 1 minute. Let me answer Sabha Naqvi. She never asked me to answer you. I need to answer.
But I'm supporting her question to you.
You can come after that.
I'm supporting her question to you.
He's constantly heckling like a verbal stone pelter.
You are from the PFI today. I understand the vested interest. The vested interest you have in trying to gag me. You don't want the truth out. You don't want the viewers to make an informed choice in 48 hours, 72 hours. I can understand that, sir. It's hurting you. It's stinging you. It's biting you. I understand this, but don't stand between me and the viewer. The viewer will decide. The viewer will decide. I'm going back to Sabha Naqvi. Can you give me 30 seconds? 30 seconds. Count on your fingertips. Do some yoga. You'll probably understand. Just 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 1 minute. 30 seconds. Do some yoga, sir. Do the Surya Namaskar. Give me 30 seconds. 1 minute.
You do it.
Sabha Naqvi, let me come to you. Let me come to you, sir. Let me come to you, Sabha Naqvi. If there is a problem, investigate these organizations, prosecute their cadre, ban them, do what you have. The Congress has been in power for 5 years. Yes. Who did they free? They didn't free Bajrang Dal. They freed PFI. PFI activists. By the hundreds. I hope I've answered you. I hope I've answered you. Because the charges against the PFI are not by Rahul Shivshankar, they are by the NIA, they are by the Kerala police, in Jharkhand, they are by the state administration organization, and they have been seconded by the centre in various other states. In various other states, excuse me, there are investigations going on. The Enforcement Directorate is now looking into their financing because there is a fear that the finances come from some other country to spread and sow the seeds of hatred in our society. Sabha Naqvi, your response.
And now, okay, thank you for your answer. Now I have something to say to GVL. GVL, don't ever dare to call me because I have a legitimate criticism and apologize for Hafiz Syed. Don't airbrush any of us like that. I take strong objection to that. You are an old friend of mine. Please don't do that.
No. I wanted you to be dispassionate. I certainly wanted you to be dispassionate and don't really speak for a political party. I will value, I think irrespective of our religious denomination, we all can be objective. True. I think people expect us to be objective analysts, particularly you, because I belong to a political party.
And
I think you can make
let's not win into these personal battles. We are still on the big story. What has been exposed on India Upfront at 8 o'clock this evening will set the news agenda, will be taken up, will be resonating on the ground. Already I can tell you, and I'm reading the line at the bottom of the screen. I believe Navika Kumar is going to be breaking the reaction of the BJP President Amit Shah on this news break. So, this is going to become an escalating news story which will dominate perhaps the conversation over the next 48 hours. And let me tell you, viewers, we have photographic evidence, undeniable evidence of a Congress MLA and a former MLA who is looking to recontest, to rejoin the battle, to go back into the Vidhan Sabha, sharing a platform, addressing cadre of an organization that is being investigated today for terror and its ally that is known and designated front of the PFI, the SDPI. Rahul Gandhi tells us on a daily basis that his Congress party doesn't stand for the politics of hate, wants to unite Indians. Why are his MLA and his former MLA seeking a poll pact with these instrumentalities of hate? I'm not saying it allegedly. Once again, let me tell you, it's the NIA, the Kerala police, other investigative agencies that are saying it. So I'm distancing myself from these claims. These claims have been made, recorded, they're in court. And I would expect the Congress party to not jump to making friends with people who are tainted, if they really have the interests of Indian society at heart. 48 hours for you viewers to decide which side of the divide do you want to be on. Do you even want to see a divide? Navika Kumar, coming up, more developments on this news story. Stay with us, don't go away.